Welcome back to another episode of SmartFoxTV.
With Thanksgiving coming around the corner, I thought I would attempt to make some milk bread. So let's see how it goes. First, you'll need some flour and milk to make something called tangjong. Additional ingredients for the dough will be listed in the video description. So first, to make the tangjong, you want to mix the milk in addition to some flour and scald the milk for a few minutes or so. And when it's the right consistency, it'll be like mashed potatoes. Next, I'm making the yeast mixture by taking some milk, pouring it in a pot, and then heating it up until it boils. After it boils, I'll remove it from the heat. Next, we wait until the milk has gone down to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And that's when we can add in the yeast and add in the bit of sugar and wait for it to start foaming up, which shows us that the yeast is ready. Next, we can start prepping all the ingredients to make our dough. So first, I would take the flour and add that into my mixer. Next, I took the egg and then I also add that in. After that, I'll go ahead and add in the sugar, followed by some salt, and then put in my electric mixer attachment and start mixing on a low speed. After everything is mixed and incorporated, then I start adding in the yeast mixture, followed by the tangjong, and then bits and pieces of butter, a little bit at a time. I then increase the speed on the mixer to about medium-high and continue to have it knead the dough for about 8 to 9 minutes or so, until it seems more incorporated. However, it was around this point that I noticed it was looking a bit rocky, and so I decided after letting it do its thing that I'd lightly flour surface and take out the dough myself, and then I attempted to knead it a little bit. Needless to say, it kind of felt like a fail, but just took it in and tucked it in like a baby and hoped that it would grow up to be a beautiful piece of bread. So at this point I was just thinking, okay, we'll see. Then I added some oil into a bowl, another mixing bowl, and coated it around just to get it nice and slick before finally placing the bread baby inside and covering it up to let it rise. Next, I made some egg wash with heavy cream and egg and then put it on my not so great looking rolls. Unfortunately, they didn't rise as much as I had hoped. So just kind of did my best with them and put on the egg wash and hoped that putting in the oven would make it look better. So I popped it in there and let it stay in there for about 30 minutes. And when I took it out, it was looking a lot better. Nice and toasty, but not quite the way I expected. As you can see, when I took it out of the parchment paper, it still looks pretty golden. The sides are a nice golden brown as well. However, when you are touching it and you even knock on it, you realize that it's pretty hard, like a rock, almost. But let's go ahead and try to cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. So once I cut it, it's kind of moist on the inside, but it's definitely looking a little bit dense, as you'll see here when you look at the bread itself. So overall, how would I say the milk bread turned out? Honestly, not so great this first time around, but hoping that next time will be better. It was a bit denser, it didn't rise as fully, and probably there are many things that happened along the way that made it not the best milk bread. But I'm still not giving up, and hopefully, I can make it better next time. Thanks for joining me for this slight bake fail. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and better luck baking bread.
Welcome to Cartoon Trivia. In Charlie Brown Thanksgiving Special, what are one of the dishes that Charlie Brown serves for Thanksgiving with his friends? Is it popcorn, turkey, or peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Be back
Hey
with
everyone,
the
this
answer.
is Kim and thanks for joining me for the current news. In a plane crash that took place on Beaver Island, Mike Perdue is remembered by his friends and family and the nation as the father who saved his daughter by cradling her in his arms as the plane went down. 4 deaths have been confirmed from that crash. In 2016, a grandma sent a text to her grandson whose number had changed, inviting him over for Thanksgiving dinner. Little known to her, the message was given to somebody else, the new owner of that phone, and his name is Jamal Hinton. Jamal Hinton and Wanda have been keeping the tradition alive to go to each other's Thanksgiving for about 5 years now, and this year, there's no difference. This is Kim, and thanks for joining me for the
Welcome back to Cartoon Trivia. In the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving Special, what are the dishes that Charlie Brown serves for Thanksgiving for his friends? Was it popcorn, turkey, or peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Charlie Brown served popcorn for Thanksgiving. For their Thanksgiving meal, Charlie Brown serves his friends 2 slices of buttered toast, pretzel sticks, a handful of popcorn, and a few jelly beans. Thanks for playing Cartoon Trivia.
This is Kim.
This is Tracy,
Hi, this is Sally.
And thanks for watching
SmartFox TV.
Stay Foxy.